Suplex City Limits.
Top 3.
PSTL top 3, our top 3 matches of the week. Send it over to Mr. Bong Yet Fudge.
Well, number 3 is going to be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match from Money in the Bank 2021. This match is what you expected from a Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? It had a lot of nice little spots. Big E looked like a champ. There was a nice little hint at a Big E Drew McIntyre match. But in this match was Johnny Morrison, who was over as fuck. Like, I don't think there was anybody in this match as over as Johnny Morrison, or at least it shocked me to see how over he really was. Because they don't give a fuck,
by the way.
No. Like, and he's only been around since the pandemic era back in WWE. So like the fans they blew up for Johnny Drip Drip, as they call him. As Ricochet, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. A lot of people in this Money in the Bank. I remember when Money in the Banks had like 5-6 people. Now there's 8. So
yeah, 8's a bit much.
I think so. But you know what? It still made for a good match. It was exciting. Big E gets the win. As you can see on the computer, on your computer screen right now, Nakamura put in a pretty sweet little arm bar on the ladder, and then Seth Rollins came and drop kicked him off. Arm bar. You had your cliche spots. The wooden ladder. Kevin Owens went through it. Everything. It was a good match. Big E wins. So hopefully they got a good push ready for Big E, because we've all wanted this for years.
That's the big thing that people are like, well, they did Big E. It's like, it was a big fucking deal. We've all been saying that forever, man.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, Morrison, or I refuse to say that other name.
Johnny Drip Drip.
Super over. But it doesn't matter, in typical WWE fashion. Just like a bunch of other guys who were over before. It doesn't matter. You are what you are, and that's it. Fuck you. I'm not going out of my way to watch WWE.
I don't blame you. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really don't blame you.
Moving on, number 2.
Number 2 is from Impact Slammiversary. It is Kenny Omega taking on Sami Callahan in a no DQ match for the Impact World Championship. And I was actually quite sure that Kenny Omega would lose this match, but he didn't. He remained victorious in what I thought was a really good blend of Sami Callahan's hardcore style and Kenny Omega's style. I thought the match really worked. I was surprised at how far Kenny went on some things, and Sami Callahan really looked good.
Yeah, people forget about it, but you got to really give Omega props for this whole thing. Has been really cool. The dude's out there killing it. Fucked up here on Sunday. He's back on AEW. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
And this match was fucking like I said, a really good mix. And Omega, it was how crazy that Omega's like, I'll do fucking death matches.
Yeah, give me the pizza.
You would have never expected that,
Yeah.
You would have never expected that Omega would be off doing fucking death matches and Impact. Right? That's
No.
I think people get like a lot of this shit get ahead of themselves on just really like sitting back and looking at how crazy shit actually is right now.
It's
all these fucking awesome things. New Japan guys on AEW. It's like when AEW started, these were things we like fantasized about. Now this Impact pay-per-view at the end, it's like New Japan, AEW, AAA. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. There's going to be Bound for Glory, right? I believe Bound for Glory this year is going to be like a four-way promotion show. Is what I got out of it.
Yeah, they spoiled the pizza cutter bit, didn't they? Like you can't even use a pizza cutter. That's like Gage's gimmick, man.
Yeah.
If I were him, I would worry that Gage is going to come and fucking stab me in the head with a fork or something. For using his pizza cutter gimmick.
It's true.
But very good. Look at that picture of Omega. The 4 belts. God damn.
It's a great picture, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's tremendous.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. And Sami Callahan, I don't know how I feel about him, I guess, but
I'm indifferent. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, in my opinion, bring a whole lot to the table. But he's definitely a good worker to be with somebody. He's a great talker, great character work. Matches, I'm okay with whatever. Depends on who he's with. But it's a good pairing to have him with Omega. Omega really brought it out of him, I guess you could say.
Plus, he also quit NXT, and I give props to anybody who quit NXT.
yeah, no, 100%. Especially a guy like, it's not like he's like, he probably wouldn't have gotten much of a push in NXT anyways. He's a very, very short guy, deceivingly small guy. He's very wide, right? I've heard wrestlers describe Sami Callahan as the heaviest small guy in the business.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I look at like props to like Juice Robinson and shit. Like that guy told him to fucking shove it up their ass. Yeah, that's awesome.
Shove it up your ass and go clean toilets in Japan.
There's a time where we would applaud people who told the WWE to go fuck themselves.
No, I mean, it's still that time.
Well, to me it is, but a lot of people it's not. A lot of people it's like, you leave WWE, I'm gonna send you hate mail.
Yeah, I'm
more on that marketing.
Jesus Christ, fucking losers.
Number
one is the main event of AEW Dynamite. It is Jon Moxley taking on Lance Archer for the New Japan United States Heavyweight Championship. And I thought this match was hella fun. I thought it was better, actually, than the death match that they had in Japan during the Tokyo Dome. I think there's more freedom in the States to be able to brawl wherever you want, whereas in Japan, you're really kind of stuck to being in the two guarded, ringside area. But it helps a lot to have these guys go into this, especially right now, where we're so new to crowds, and to see the guys go out in the crowd and wrestle. You can tell the fans are just ravenous. They're loving it, absolutely fucking eating it all up. And yes, Evil Evan, that choke slam spot on the chair, absolutely fucking killer.
It's like, oh, maybe Moxley will slow down. No,
kid, what kid?
Guy's fucking going for it. Yeah, number 2 death match. Number 1 death match. Sorry.
Yep. It is what it is. But hey, those were the highlights of the week. Like we could go and take other matches if you want to toe the company line. You can go with Edge versus Roman Reigns, but I'm not going to go there. You know what I mean? But like, no, this to me was the best match of the week. But no, this match, I was shocked actually to see Lance Archer come out as the victor. And now with his match against Hikuleo, I'm a little weary, actually, of his tenure.
You gonna have him drop it to Hikuleo?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I mentioned this with Travis there the other night, where it's like, was this we're going to put it on Archer because New Japan wants their title back? You know what I mean? Like, they're starting to do shows in the States. Do they want to have the New Japan US title there for every show? And does AEW just not want them to drop it, have Moxley lose to Hikuleo?
Well, I wouldn't want to have Moxley lose to Hikuleo either. I wouldn't want to have Archer lose to him.
But
you guys gotta go.
This is where I feel it's going. I can feel it. Archer goes against Hikuleo next week. It's not going to be the main event or anything because we all know that 10-man tag will be the main event. So
yeah,
I assume Archer goes out, has a match with Hikuleo. Jay White's in the States. Kenta's been in the States off and on. I assume there's going to be you can even get Chris Bay, because Chris Bay is now in the Bullet Club. Have them come down, attack Lance Archer, Hikuleo.
You have to have all of them, or at least. Oh, okay. They can't send Bay out by himself.
No. All have all of them. Everybody that you have for the Bullet Club in the States right now, I would have them come down. I would have them beat the shit out of Lance Archer and have Hikuleo win. That's what I would do. Or that's not what I would do. That's what I feel brewing in my stomach is what's going to happen.
Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits. Suplex City Limits.